It's like almost like no. It's like it's more details in his knees than in his face. You know, so it's last week we did our podcast, you know, did our due diligence, make sure that we get all the information out to you guys, all the entertainment out to you guys last week. We got off, went our separate ways, grabbed our phones, went on to Twitter, and next thing you know, everybody's like, oh my gosh, Cristiano Ronaldo was in Fatal Fury. We're like, of course. Of course, as soon as we hit the off button on Discord, that was like, they done, drop the trailer. And, you know, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo got like 56 million people seeing that he's going to be in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So you could probably say this is probably like one of the most like popular seen worldwide fighting game announcements probably ever, that Cristiano Ronaldo is posting it on his social medias. So yeah, it was. I mean, we know they did before saying that he was going to be involved in the game in some type of way, but it's crazy to actually see him being a playable character. We thought like it might have been like, you know, he have his own stage, maybe he might be, you know, hosting it somehow, something. But they actually made him a playable character in Fatal Fury. So basically, Cristiano Ronaldo is basically in the Street Fighter and Fatal Fury universe. Um, and if you want to cross it over even more, Street Fighter is technically in Tekken, so you know, technically, you know, he might be involved in Tekken too. You know, so how are you guys feeling about Cristiano Ronaldo actually being in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? He's actually a playable character. We'll start off with you, Mr. Gamer.
This is this is definitely some unclaimed territory that we're walking in here. Because first of all, this man has 651 million Instagram followers, so which is absolutely absurd. Like this is ridiculous. So the reach that I'm sure he probably dropped a trailer on his Instagram for all those people to see it, and all those potential people that could possibly get in and buy this game. That's crazy, and that's good for the game itself, right? I think it's dope seeing him as a character. From the onset when they mentioned him, I knew he was gonna be a character. I'm like, what else could they do? Like it's like a story mode. He's like what? I'm like, what else could they be doing? Or like a stage maybe? But I'm like, that's a little too just have a stage that's not really bombastic. Like, why would you like really mention that? I'm like, he's a character, and we finally get to see him. His trailer was cool. But I do agree with Max. Maximilian made a video just like checking out the trailer, and he's like, he doesn't look crazy enough. And I totally agree. Like, he just looked like a regular dude coming to play soccer and like, hey guys, I'm playing soccer and I'm fighting with
Yeah,
it.
he looked like a background character, like a NPC in the background.
Yeah, like his character model looks dope. Which is it's also kind of a little weird that they not use his own voice for the character, but you know,
They probably want to pay that extra.
yeah, I guess so. He does the soos, like, which is
No budget
kind of
went.
cool. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I was hoping for like some Kuroko no basketball type soccer. Like, I was hoping for like some Captain Tsubaka, like some what's the Blue Lock? I was hoping for some crazy soccer type stuff. Like, and he has a little bit of it, but I agree with Max. It's too grounded. It's too like I could go do this in real life soccer type stuff. Not saying that because I don't play soccer, but that's something you can see a person in real life. I need some energy sparks, triple flips, kicks, and like some Eddie Gordo style air kicking. I need that.
I mean,
That's
the
what I
ball
wanted.
exploded in his super. You know.
Nah, I need him kicking like 5 soccer balls as a combo. He just materialized soccer balls in his hand. Like, I need something like that. I mean, he looks interesting. I'll definitely try him out. I know it's gonna be wild, like to say, oh man, you know, a tournament, man. So we've got Reynald versus Romance. He's got his a Ronaldo BNBs on lock. It's like, what? Like, what kind of world universe are we living in? But yeah, this is definitely cool. I think it's definitely dope for the game. Hopefully this will drive sales for City of the Wolves. Like I said, I don't think this has never happened before. I think I mentioned Shaq and Shaq Fu, but again, like Max, he made an observation. He's like, well, that was like a universe that was made for this, like that. You know, that Shaq is that character, right? But this is just literally a real life person as themselves in a game. LeBron was based off of Space Jam character. Basically, it was LeBron, but it wasn't like just LeBron, like LeBron and Tekken. This is just Cristiano Ronaldo in City of the Wolves, just as himself, which I think is really dope. And maybe we'll see some more of this. So this will open the floodgates for some different type of crossovers with just like real life people. I don't know. Maybe we get I don't know, Stone Cold Steve Austin as himself in the next Street Fighter. I'm sure everybody would like that. I'd like to see that. But yeah, it's cool. I just don't think he's crazy enough. That's the only thing I'm right now that I'm like, man, I just wish they did more.
On you, E.
Like I kind of agree with Mr. Game and Lift a little bit. I kind of wish they had made him a little bit more crazy because but at the same time, it's he's not. It's not like the sports like themed characters they've had in like what is it, King of Fighters or whatever before have been that crazy either. Like Lucky Glauber and like the Brian and Heavy D. Like they weren't that crazy. Which admittedly, they could have gone a little. Like what you're talking about with the Kuroko no Basuke stuff about Cristiano. I kind of wish they had done that with Lucky, actually. Because he's a basketball player that really doesn't have a whole, like, at least he doesn't really have a whole lot of basketball related moves. Like even that whole thing where he like points at the ground as an explosion. I'm like, all right, well that's cool, but that's that. That is kind of crazy, but I don't know, man. Like, even like somebody like Sean from like Third Strike, he's throwing the basketball and stuff. That's kind of cool, right? Because there are setups and stuff you can use with the basketball and all that. But anyway, like in terms of Cristiano, I think he looks cool. I think like some of the combos that he can do look pretty cool. I think I like the way that he uses the soccer ball in general. I think it looks really stylish and all that. I think I was a little surprised that that they went and did that, actually, to be honest. Like not because like when they were hinting at it before, I was like, wow, are they actually going to do that? And they're like, yeah, we're actually going to do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, like you said, it's not like, it's like a world built around this character. This person plucked from this world and put into a fighting game, which is pretty insane. It's like, yeah, like who else are you going to do? Like I said, Stone Cold, maybe The Rock. You maybe you could get Shaq in the game, right? And then have him have his move list from Shaq Fu or something like that. The Shaq Shuriken. That could make a return. Regardless of what people say, I actually didn't hate Shaq Fu too much, so I wouldn't be mad at a return. Not to say that it was good, but I'm just saying that I just didn't hate it. I just didn't hate it. You know what I mean? I'd like, I don't know. I was a kid. I didn't know any better. But yeah,
I give you that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. I'm a little sad that I didn't really get to. I'd really like to get a chance to play the character. So now I'm kind of like, maybe I might have to actually. That's just one more reason for me to buy the game now, I guess. So that's my take on it.
I'm first thing that came to my mind when I saw it was just, of course, like everybody else, your jaw hit the floor and you just like really like they really doing this. But then once I sit and ponder on it, it's just, I guess what comes to my mind is like, this is kind of weird. Just it just seemed like it's kind of one of those like, the whole thing with Ronaldo. He plays for basically the Saudi government basically owns SNK now. They really want this game to succeed. It's basically kind of like why wouldn't I? So it seemed like it's kind of like one of those situations that like, we want this game to succeed. We got like one of the most famous dudes walking the planet right here. Like, just do it. Like, what's stopping us from doing it? Just do it. He can help us market it, blase, blase. So we kind of understand why they did it. Hey, you want the game to succeed, bump it. But he does seem like a little odd and out of place. It's funny. It seemed like when you look at him, like, yeah, that looks like him, but it's like it's like almost like it's like it's more details in his knees than in his face. So it's like y'all could have did a better job of making it look more like him. Like I said, to me, he looks like a random dude that be playing a soccer ball in the back of like in the back of like a random game, like on the stage or something like that. You see people just playing, soccer in the background or something like while you playing on the stage. But yeah, I mean, they put so much definition in his legs, not in his face. But I mean, I don't know. It's really kind of like. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Like if you see in like four Cristiano Ronaldos and top eights of this virtual. I mean, of this Evo that's about to come up. Because Evo Las Vegas is basically Fatal Fury is basically the third ranked game as far as like entrance for Evo. So they'll be unique to see if he's possibly gonna be like actually a top tier character, and you're seeing him like that's gonna be like crazy. Like it's one thing for him to just be in the game, like nobody ever use him. Like like so and so in the game, like don't nobody play him. He there, but nobody play. But to actually see him consistently use, like seeing him break somebody's ankles and then he open them up, like he baited him, and then do the Cristiano Ronaldo shuffle, and soccer bomb. Like that'd be crazy, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I just don't know what to say. I mean, it's strange. It's strange to me. So, anybody else got anything they want
I to me, I think it does still seem out of place. I think this would be a lot more cohesive if he had a drop in King of Fighters and they had the sports team. He was like a
Yeah.
new addition to the sports team. That
Yeah.
would have been, to me, that would have been much more natural feeling. It would have been much more cohesive. It would have made much more sense because there's none of those characters are in King of Fighters that we hadn't seen those characters in forever.
Yeah.
So if they had a new sports team and he came out, or maybe or not a new sports team, but they had the sports characters come back and he joined them, or there was like a new sports team, like you had some different team come in that was a new sports team. You had like him as a soccer player, maybe a baseball player, and like a hockey player or something like that. That would have been cool. Or volleyball player. But yeah, because we've had a soccer character in the game before. Actually, I think multiple. The guy from rival schools, and I feel like there's somebody else, but he's the main one that comes to my mind. The guy from rival schools, because I mean, you had like a baseball player in the game.
Yeah.
A lot of sports characters in there: swimmer, baseball, soccer. I believe
After
volleyball.
school sports.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that would have made more sense instead of in City of the Wolves. But again, like Rexon just mentioned, the whole Saudi thing now with having, like they're in relations. So it's like, yeah, why not? I mean, I think I don't know. Can Ronaldo just save this game and bring it to the top of the fighting in world? We don't know. His numbers are have that power. 651 million followers is ridiculous. You know how hard it is to get 1 million, and this man got 600 times. That is crazy. Like,
Well, that's
I
the
don't.
thing. Like a lot of times, like a lot of reason why people don't buy stuff is just because they don't know nothing about it. A
Yeah,
lot of people got systems, consoles, want something to play on it. Cristiano Ronaldo's in it. You know what I mean? Little kids is gonna want this now just because Cristiano Ronaldo is in it.
yeah,
And then the thing about it is, like, a lot of times for fighting games, yeah, we want you to keep, investing in the seasons and stuff like that. But shoot, depending on when you buy the game, like most people are probably gonna buy like deluxe editions or these other editions and stuff like that. But so basically, if they could just get you at an initial buy, a lot of times that's really like, they cool
That's
with
all they
that.
need.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. So
That's it.
I mean, he's putting like 615 million eyes on it. I mean, what better marketing could you ask for? So they saw it.
That is pretty crazy. I do think like the marketing, like that trailer they showed. I was like, again, I watched. I agree with Max on this. He was like, this trailer kind of sucks a little bit, like the intro. Like he's like, man, this should have been some crazy trailer where like he's like seeing him play soccer, and all of a sudden he gets like warped out of the real world until it's like, oh, I'm in a game now, something like that. But they just had him like standing in this black background, like slowly panning up this dramatic feel, which was, I guess, it worked. But I'm like, this could have been so much more creative. I don't know. That's just me. But again, maybe creativity here wasn't the thing. It's just like we just have this we have this super mega ultra hyper star, and that's gonna be the draw to this. And like Rexon just said, yeah, little kids too. I want to play Ronaldo, daddy. It's like, all right, son, let's learn some Ronaldo B&Bs. All right, so I don't know. Like it still looks cool. I still want to play him, and it will be wild if he like top tier and it's just like top 8 Ronaldos. I guess at that point their mission was accomplished, right? That's all you see Ronaldo.
2018 Evo Japan Leroy.
Oh gosh.
Top 8 was Leroy.
Oh gosh.
It just people gonna start. If that's the case, people gonna start calling City of the Wolves as FIFA. Are y'all ready to play some FIFA? All right, cool.
Yeah.